I'm at base camp today. I'm at Let's Golf in Hawley. So today's video is going to be on swing plane and finding your functional swing plane. So I'm going to demonstrate through the slow motion system that I've got here with high-speed video cameras and a capture system called GASP, which allow me to demonstrate to you some different swing planes. Now we're going to talk about the angle that you turn your body on and how you maintain your body's angle, especially your torso here, that angle to the ground, and how your arms move up and down your body. This is finding your functional plane. So first of all, we're going to talk about how you're going to maintain your angles to the ground. From my K-Vest system, which is a 3D measuring system that measures the rotations and tilts of the body, I've seen sort of thousands of golf swings with my clients and thousands of good player, mid, high handicap golfers, a mix of, a complete mix of golfers. I've seen all of their data and seen how they tilt their body, especially good players. Now, quite often what's referred to as your spine angle, so bending forwards from the hips, a little bit of tilt in the pelvis to bend or take a bow forwards is your spine angle relative to the ground. I've flexed my body forwards to actually lean forwards over the golf ball. Now what's going to change is that I'm actually going to stand up during my backswing. However, I am going to bend into my left side. So you can see that my spine angle looks like it's the same. However, my spine function is not. So I've bent into my left side. So if I come into this view here, now if I was to forward flex and then stay forward flexed, that would mean that you see that I'm leaning over to my right side. Well, that's incorrect. To keep my spine over the golf ball and over the middle of my feet, I need to come out of my posture that I start with and tilt. So my left shoulder here, my lead shoulder, is going to go towards the golf ball and then down under my chin. Which is going to get me to rotate my spine and then tilt it towards the left. So then I get my spine angle. So from this view here, I come out of posture, I tilt down and regain my angles relative to the ground. Okay, so that's step one of this functional plane, making sure you maintain your angles to the ground. So step two would be your arms and how your arms are going to work up and down your body. Now we've got wrists, the wrist actions. You can check out some of the back to basic videos with the red banner to see wrist actions. So wrists aside, we're going to talk about the function of the arms. Now if I was going to do the world's strongest man at the fairground and hit a hammer down and get that ball to ring the bell at the top of the tower, my arms would be lifting up, okay? So fairly neutral would be the arms sitting on the same angle as my shoulders and how my shoulders are tilted, okay? So my upper body's angle to the ground. So the arm would be sitting somewhere on that line. So that would put the handle of the golf club somewhere between my elbow and my right shoulder there, okay? You may well not have the spine movement that I have, so physiology is different between all of us. You might feel that you have to get your handle down a little bit lower because if it goes up too high, you come out of that side bend position at the top of your backswing and put it on the wrong plane. So when that arm is relative to the shoulder plane and the tilt in the shoulders, somewhere there. you might find that this is more of a functional backswing. We've got some tour players with this arm flat and below my shoulder tilt. Players like Matt Kuchar. Now, if you're sort of a big over the top player, you might find that this works for you. So my arm's very deep, my hands behind my torso, the club head further behind me, and a very flat planed golf swing. Okay, so that might work for you, something that you can test and try. Or you might have an upright swing plane. So my shoulder, my trail shoulder is going to work significantly different here in its rotation to make my arm, my front arm here, my lead arm, my left arm, go more vertical relative to my tilted shoulder plane. Okay, you might find that that works for you. So you've definitely got to try out. So being step 2, the angle of the arm relative to your upper body and its tilt relative to the ground. So have a play with both of those. Step 1, obviously making sure that you maintain your posture and angles relative to the ground. And step 2, that your arms function correctly and move on to a good plane that allows you to repeat impact and control that ball flight. Happy golfing. I hope you enjoyed the Masters. This is on this week, and good luck with your golf.